Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Unique Items. Today we're going to be going over... So there is a Diablo 2 unique item with this same name, and it's just as horrible as this one is. It's called Storm Spire. And it's kind of funny because like just about, but not every, but just about every item named Storm anything in Diablo 2 is pretty horrible. With the exception of Stormlash, I'm pretty sure. And I don't really know. Like, I feel like it's just kind of de poopies. It's always been a poopy, like, item, the Storm Spire. And when I found out that Storm Spire was in Diablo 1, I was like, huh, maybe it's halfway decent in Diablo 1. And the answer to that question was no. No, it's not. It's not good in this game either. Like it's not good in any game. Okay, like it's poopy. The base of it is a war staff, which is 8 to 16 base damage, which is okay, and it has 75 durability, which is actually pretty good. The strength requirement is 30. The Storm Spire itself adds 50% lightning resistance, which could be mildly useful if you're fighting lightning monsters, but it is a two-handed item, which precludes your shield, which means you're going to lose whatever resistances you have on your shield to gain the resistances on the weapon. So it might not necessarily be worth it. It does also have 2 to 8 lightning damage on it, which seems relatively mediocre for a two-handed weapon. I feel like it should probably be like 4 to 16 or something for a two-hander. It has plus 10 strength, which does give it a little bit of extra damage over the 8 to 16. That's why it's 9 to 17. And then it comes with the negative 10 to magic, which is pretty horrible. Like, I'm not really sure why it has a negative 10 to magic penalty, because it's not even really that great of a weapon. I feel like it doesn't have enough positives. Like, it doesn't have 2 hit percentage. It doesn't have, like, attack speed. It doesn't have bonus damage in terms of, like, enhancement. Like, it's just overall not the greatest item out there. And then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, the negative 10 magic because it's so amazing, right? And it has no charges on it either. Another staff with no charges. The 2 to 8 lightning damage is represented as an actual lightning effect, which comes off the weapon when you strike. And I can't go through this dungeon entrance here. But I don't really know exactly how that extra lightning damage functions. But when you swing your weapon, you actually physically see a lightning effect on the screen. And that lightning effect on the screen is what does the 2 to 8 damage. It doesn't represent here. So technically you're doing 9 to 17 plus the 2 to 8, which means you're doing like 11 to whatever that is, like 15, 11 to 15, I think. Or to 25, 11 to 25. If the monster's not immune to lightning, that is, which there are a lot of monsters in the game which seem to be immune to lightning. Unfortunately, Storm Spire in Diablo 1 is just as crappy as it is in Diablo 2. Not a good weapon, and generally something that you would avoid. I mean, technically, if you were to get your hands on this on a warrior, like early on, and we're talking really early on, maybe it could be useful for a couple levels, just to, you know, get through like levels 1 through 4 or something down in the dungeons. But like in general, it just doesn't have any of the capability that you would want on a weapon. It's got no 2 hit, it's got no plus damage, it's got no increased attack speed. It doesn't even have good stats on it, really, for the most part. It's just kind of meh. The only thing that's really redeemable about this unique item at all is the base type, which is the war staff. The war staff does have a pretty good damage output of 8 to 16, but it's not better than some other two-handed items. Like, for instance, the two-handed maces are like 20 on the top end, and there's a bunch of two-handed swords that have better spread than the war staff. I mean, it's not a horrible base, but it's not an amazing base either. It does sell for decent at 5,625, so I guess there's at least that. You can take it back to town and you can get some money for it. I don't think I would ever use this item pretty much at all on any character. So, like, if you find this, I'm sorry, you didn't find anything amazing. You found some gold. That's what you found. Take it back to town and get your gold. And without further ado, let's go ahead and end this one. The next item on the list is going to be Thunder Call, which is another thunder storm lightning based item. Hopefully it's better than Storm Spire. And as always, hit that like button and subscribe button and keep watching.